you check out the eclipse yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah? What were your thoughts?
It was cool. That was my second time seeing it. Not like the full eclipse, but we had like a,
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it, half eclipse, I guess, in Nashville in like 2017.
Okay.
So I experienced it before.
Where were you at this time to experience it?
I was at home.
You were at home?
Yeah.
So you just watched it out in your backyard or something like that?
Yeah.
And then for you guys, obviously, like, so many circumstances are tied to a win-loss record, but there is no way this year that you guys are going to match or surpass last year's win total. Do you feel like you're a better team this year than you were last year?
Yeah. We definitely have a lot more talent than last year, a lot more depth. We've been through a lot of ups and downs and adversity over the last couple of years, and it can only make us better. So with the talent that we added and what we went through and what we've been through, I think we are an overall better team.
In what way do you feel like that can make you better?
I mean, just having the experience, really. You say experience goes a long way, so us being in the playoffs, us going through adversity, it really helps us just keep fighting and go through the threshold that we haven't been before.
How do you feel about, Darius, where you guys are headed towards the playoffs?
A lot of people don't think that we're in a good spot, but I think that we're in a good spot for all the adversity that we've had and had to come through. I think we can only get better, even though we're still going into the playoffs. I think we still have a lot more that we can just really show and just put out there. So I think we're in a really good spot and we're in some good shape.
How hard are you doing?
The weight loss, you can't people not to let go. It's rough here for you. How are you doing right now?
Taking it day by day, man. Happy to be here. Happy that God woke me up this morning. And I'll put a smile on my face every day and come up here with a good attitude.
What have you seen from the defense since you got back, especially when Donovan's out of the lineup? Do they find different looks at you with a lot of splits and stuff like that, just to kind of make you guys feel a little bit uncomfortable? At least you specifically feel a little bit more uncomfortable?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of double teams, people up to touch a lot more. Just really trying to load the side of the ball that I'm on. So, yeah, they're throwing different coverages at me, but just watching a lot of film just to try to just figure it out as easy as possible. During the game, just trying to keep like memories in my head of like what I'm gonna see, so I can just go to a different action next time down.
Your projected starting five so far this year has played less than 400 total minutes together. From what you see behind the scenes, from what you know, have experienced, what do you like about that fivesome together? What do you think works so well?
Our spacing is really good. When everybody gets in spots, our spacing is really good. On the defensive end, I think we're pretty active, especially with the two bigs and Max switching on to different threes and different fives. So it really helps us on both ends just to keep the ball in front of the defensive end and just have a lot of space and a lot of just free movement, I can say, on the offensive end.
And then when it comes to that group specifically, what do you feel like you're still working through, trying to find out about one another?
Just trying to just fill each other out. I mean, Max, he's new, so he creates a lot of triggers, a lot of movement. So just got to get used to that. And whenever he does get into his little action, we just have to figure out the spacing from there with the two bigs and me and Don. So that's what we're working on.
And everyone will remember this game, of course, but there's a lot of good that happened before that. Do you think that's a lot of momentum you guys provide heading into these last few games, just kind of keep building towards the postseason?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can take a lot of good out of this whole road trip, even though we didn't end up with all the wins that we wanted. But it was definitely a lot of good. We had a lot of good moments throughout the entire road trip, but specifically the first half of the Clippers game. There's a lot of great moments, and let's go back and watch the film with that and try to keep piling on to the good.